Welcome back to the Nose Plays Northgard. So, uh, I need to apologize to my Northgard viewers. Um, Several months ago, I was very excited for the release of Northgard as an official game, and along with it, the campaign mode that came out with the game. And at the time, I thought I was going to have a really cool outlet to put some more Northgard content on my channel. Unfortunately, after playing through the first couple of quests in the campaign mode, I just decided that the quality of the content that I was creating wasn't really good enough for my channel. The campaign is pretty fun. It is kind of what you would expect it to be, and I did get through a fair portion of it before I kind of petered off with Northgard for a while again. But it just wasn't really engaging content on my channel. I'm not a great Let's Player. I didn't feel like it was very good. So I do apologize for that. I know I kind of hyped it up in some of my videos prior to it coming out. And it is good. If you haven't played through the single player campaign, I think you should check it out. It's okay. It definitely has some replayability with challenges that you can go back and redo. But it just didn't make good content for the channel. However, one other thing that I need to apologize for is, for some reason, somehow, some way, I managed to miss the fact that there was a very important update for Northgard recently, and I just became aware of it today. There was a hefty free patch that released last month, near the end of last month, and also Northgard's first official piece of DLC. Which I went ahead and immediately purchased. Now, I understand there are a lot of players who have mixed feelings about DLC, particularly DLC that comes out less than a year after the release of a game. And I understand people's feelings about that. My personal feelings on companies that release DLC on games, I think if the DLC is fairly priced and provides a fair amount of content to the game, I don't have a big problem with it. And here's why. Any game that I'm willing to put over 100 hours of time into playing, I generally buy games on sale, almost exclusively. And whenever a company, especially an indie company or a new company that I've never heard of before, makes a game that I really enjoy, I do all that I can to try to support any of their endeavors because I enjoy their games and I want them to make more of them. And so that's kind of my philosophy on the DLC situation. I know there are some reasons to have concern for that, particularly if you're into the multiplayer scene, and putting certain content behind a paywall certainly has an impact. We've seen that with Creative Assembly and the Total War games. We've seen that with other games, and it's a problem. But in this case, I think the price is fairly reasonable, especially if you get it on sale. And it is just one new clan, a new faction that you can play with. And so we're going to check out that new faction today. So if you haven't heard that there's a new faction in Northgard, this is your first chance to see exactly who they are. And so we are going to go ahead and play just a real easy game today. I'm only going to put medium. Yep, medium. There was a couple of other things. So world hostility is not new to this patch, I don't believe. I think it was in an earlier patch. But you can actually set the difficulty of the world now. You could kind of do that before. You also have map types now. And so there's a whole bunch of different maps that you can pick from that have different settings, different colors. We're just going to choose random for today. You still got the same map sizes as before with the limitations on the number of AI players you can put down. And then we're going to go ahead and go with all the victory conditions being available today. And we are going to play with the brand new Snake Clan. I don't know how to pronounce this. The Zafnir, I'm not sure. The Snake Clan. The clan of the snake, cunning and deceitful, the snake has little regard for fame or honor. Members of the clan prefer working in the shadows and using guerrilla tactics rather than open warfare. Starting bonuses. So there's an interesting mechanic with the Snake Clan and the way that they use their warlord. They don't have a typical warlord. They have a completely new mechanic for their warlord. They start with a warlord at the beginning of the game, unlike any of the other clans. And your starting age of your warlord is 15. This is the cunning age, I guess. So you start with a young warlord. Iron is not needed to summon your warlord, so that's good. You can focus your iron on other parts of your game. The clan doesn't have access to fame. Instead, your warlord grows up each year, getting stronger and unlocking new abilities instead. So each year of the game that goes by, your warlord gets more powerful. And so that's an interesting change to the way that the warlord works in the other games, or for the other clans. The other clans have to build certain structures. They have to build up a bunch of gold and a bunch of iron in order to recruit a warlord. We start with one. Now, your starting warlord, from what I understand, is a little bit more powerful than a basic warrior, but not much. As they level up, they gain more stats and they gain some other abilities. So after the first year into the game, once we go through a full calendar year, our warlord will level up and will gain 20% movement speed and a ranged attack. At 3 years into the game, we will level up again and we will gain our super ability. Essentially, we get this ability to cause scorched earth. So this is kind of a channeled ability. We burn a zone down for 3 months, and it has a 3-month cooldown after you use it. Burned areas reduce production in that tile by 50%, and snake units and buildings add 50% to their attack value. So this can be used both offensively and defensively. You just basically make a tile that your guys are really good at fighting in, and it also can be used to shut down the production of your enemies. Signy can go through tiles with foes without engaging combat. So you basically can walk into any enemy tiles, and as long as you don't click on somebody to attack them, they won't be able to attack you. You can kind of scout and spy on people that way. Also, another major thing that they added to the game was a new unit class. I can't remember exactly the name. I think they're called the Guerrilla class or something like that. And they're basically just a really weak unit that has some special stealth mechanics. They can move through enemy territory similarly to how Signy can once she's fully leveled up. It is a female war chief, I guess. Another one. So there is that as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the game. And I'll try to remember some of the other things from the patch notes. One of the big things in the patch notes was they did provide rewards for getting to certain thresholds in trade victory, similarly to the bonuses that you get in the Stag Clan, just like a bunch of resources. They also increase the amount of food that it takes to grab tiles, so expansion is going to be a little slower, and the Fame Victory requires 14 tiles now instead of just 12 in the bigger maps. So that's important to note. You may notice that I am not building a house, and that is on purpose, and we'll talk about why that is in a moment. Okay, 2 wolves. I'm not sure if she can take out 2 wolves. Let's find out. One down. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to do it. It's going to be close. Go, girl, go! Alright, sweet. So the reason that I don't build my house in my first tile is because you now start with a 6 cap and 4 starting villagers, and so it takes 2 population before you need your first house. I hate building a house in my opening tile because this building does the exact same thing that a house does, and I would much rather have a logistical point over here doing that for me. So I should have gotten that guy over there a little sooner, but I was too busy talking. We can grab this tile when we hit 40 food. Pretty close to that. I'll probably go ahead and butcher the sheep. I think sheep are much more valuable as food than they generally are as wood preservers, but it's not always the case. We're expanding quite quickly and quite nicely. Do like that. Kind of tucked out here in the corner. We do have 2 ocean tiles, it looks like, so let's go ahead and slaughter that sheep. Gives us another tile. There's nothing in this tile yet, so we could probably build our second house over there if we really wanted to. What I really want to build is my first farm. I didn't get one of these villagers onto lore. This tile's in danger of being threatened by these guys, so we're going to have to build some military units to defend that here soon. This is the new building. Okay, they're called skirmishers, not guerrillas. So this allows you to build skirmishers. It's a small building, similar in cost to the warrior camp. And they have some unique abilities that we'll investigate a little bit. We don't need any more food immediately. Let's get some farmers going here. We're also going to need a healer's hut. I'm going to pause the game and let's take a look at our lore. So we have some unique lore that we can pick up. So the first unique lore is under pressure. So we gain 2 happiness and 2 extra food for each enemy clan having any of your military units stationed next to or within their borders. So basically threatening other players with our military can give us a bunch of happiness and food, and the more players that we do this to at a time, the more powerful that this ability becomes. Going down the center line, we also have Guerrilla Tactics. This permanently increases the military unit's attack power by 2% per enemy civilian killed. So we get a big attack bonus up to 40% for killing civilians. Kind of dastardly. We get stolen lore, steals lore from other clans. I don't know how this works. I imagine that it might be tied to Guerrilla Tactics, or I mean under pressure, and it just, when you invade their territory, it steals a portion of their lore and adds it to yours. Not certain of that. On the bottom row we have Black Market, which is the replacement for normal trade. We gain 75% crowns when trading with enemy clan, so we get a bunch of extra crowns. And we also have deteriorating diplomatic relations when doing so. You can trade even when at war, and enemy clans get no resource from black market trading. So that's interesting. We give them stuff, but they don't actually get to use it, I guess, and we get a bunch of money for it. So if we trade food to somebody with the black market, we'll get an extra 75% crowns for the trading, but they won't actually receive any of the food on their side. So that's interesting. And then rapacious exploitation. Bonus of special tiles is doubled. Tiles with ruins or shipwrecks provide happiness. So special tiles would be things like the Thor's hammer thing or any of those really unique tiles. The geyser, I think, is one. I can't remember if any of these other ones have changed much since the last time I played. I know some of them had a little bit of a change. But I'm not seeing anything that's really standing out as super different than it used to be. And then we still have the blessings, and they all look to be the same as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and unpause the game now that I've had a look at that. We're definitely going to need to get some military going here. I think this might be a good tile to get the military camp up. But we're going to need more wood, so let's get our second woodcutter going. I'm not sure what the better thing to build first is going to be, whether it's wood, or sorry, the healer's hut or one of the military buildings. I'm thinking the healer's hut's going to be the one that we want to build next. And I want to build it in this tile because eventually my healers are going to gather food, and I'm also going to upgrade this tile and put a silo in it, and that's going to increase the output of the healers gathering food as well. But we need more wood. Okay. Sharp axes. We're going to need some crowns in order to purchase military units here soon, so let's go ahead and grab that first. And let's get our healer's hut down. We'll see how this goes. My scout is doing just fine for now. I want to bring them back and grab this eventually. We also need to build a longship very soon so we can get our lore bonuses as well as some income. I think it's one of the most important buildings to get down early. Alright, so we're healing Signy now. Another little detail that they added is that all of the villagers have unique names. So, kind of a neat little addition to the game, I guess. Not super relevant to anything, although I guess it's a little easier when you're trying to heal somebody, maybe, to target them properly. We are capped out. I need to build another house. I did not see that. Let's build it up here. X. That was another addition. They added a cancel order. If you press X, you can cancel the last order you gave. So that's a pretty cool little quality of life addition that they added to the game that I'm really happy about. Our food is doing really good. We definitely need to get that house up. And I might even go ahead and build a second one, but let's go ahead and get another scout, and let's start scouting this. We got plenty of food with the sheep. I'm going to go ahead and move the sheep to the two tiles that have the most workers on them currently. And winter's almost here, so that's going to reduce our wood consumption. And when we're ready to grab some of these other tiles, we'll be able to. Do have two woodcutters? Yeah. Okay. So we're doing about as good as we can at the moment. Do I want to build a skirmisher camp? I think we do. Shipbuilding, black market. We don't have any trading posts yet, so Let's go ahead and grab sharp axes for now. Switch him back. Let's build a skirmisher camp up here. Let's see what we can do with a couple skirmishers and our warlord. Speaking of warlord, let's take a look at her. So, she's like a spear maiden or something. A shadowy leader with no regard for morals, Signy will stop at nothing to make a mark on Northgard. The snake will sink its fangs into Northgard. Scorched Earth ability requires 18. That's cool. What else can we have people doing? Combat in the wintertime kind of sucks, so maybe we don't want to fight just yet. Maybe we want to build a longship dock. That's probably what I want to get going, is a longship dock. I have a feeling we're going to get raided by one of these two camps here pretty soon. We are gaining both wood and food currently. I could also build a mine, but yeah, we're just gonna let that guy scout till he's dead. I have no problem with that. Our lore is really going fast. Shipbuilding. Mining efficiency. We're going to be colonizing tiles soon. I like that. Let's go down this line for now. Alright, we can get this built over here. We've established contact with the kobolds. Well, that's actually not bad. We can, maybe we can trade with the kobolds. Our population's growing really fast, but it's going to slow down here because now we're down to 0 happiness. So next season we want to get this mine built, and we want to get some upgrades started, as well as get some okay, so now we've got more movement speed and a ranged attack. Let's get 2 of you guys here. Oh yeah, she's way stronger already. She could probably take on 2 wolves by herself. We know she can. I mean, she did it before, right? Surely she can do it again. Let's get some people on the... Yeah, we'll raid for lore since we can't raid for fame anyways. And we'll claim that tile. Okay, one of our scouts died, but that's fine. Timely deaths actually don't hurt you that much. It affects your happiness in a positive way. We have a lone hero here that can, or a villager here that can heal up our hero. Allows you to recruit skirmishers. It doesn't tell me much about these skirmishers. Here we go. 5% attack. This is where we can rehire Signy. Go ahead and enable rallying. Let's go ahead and get 2 skirmishers. Let's see how well these skirmishers perform. You healed up 100%. This is a fishing tile, so that's good to know. Five of them, huh? Oh. We should be able to kill a couple of them and then retreat back. Let's see how well we do. We lost one. Too slow. How are we doing on food? We're still good. Let's get another one. We also lost one of our scouts, but as long as we have one out there, I'm not too worried about it. It's going to put us negative on food for a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that either. We have 2 healers that we can switch back here in a moment. In fact, we will switch. We won't have to now, because they'll start gathering food when they're done. Let's see. Let's try to get another one of these guys down. Alright, cool. We got out that time. Whittle them away 1 unit at a time, I guess, if we have to. Is it time to build a trading camp? I think it is. So let's go ahead and build a trading post since we have contact with the kobolds. Killed that one. Alright, that worked out well. What do we see here? We can improve tools for farmers or woodcutters. I'm going to start with woodcutters. And let's get a house built. Definitely want to build a mine, but we're probably going to wait to mine in the wintertime. Wood is at +10, so let's go ahead and trade wood with the kobolds. While we're at it, let's go ahead and build a marketplace. Now we've had an idle. We've had an idle villager for some time now. That's unfortunate. Alright, what do we got over here? 4 Draugr, 2 wolves. Can't get over there. this is a bear. I don't know if we can take down a bear, but we can try. It's interesting having a ranged warlord. She's not very good for tanking because she just doesn't get close enough. Alright, we're gonna have to slaughter a sheep. And let's get our scout to come back here and get healed. Okay. We haven't met the Red Clan, but they have the bear, so it's the Clan of the Bear over there. Let's get you actually doing something. How about lore? That would be good. Can we get the healers? Yeah, they're working on the scout. Okay. He's actually not showing the healing symbol, though. Yeah, heal this unit. There we go. Good. I want him healed before he finishes scouting, so... Also, if you're gonna be on a stone, let's be on this one. How are we doing on food? We got 100 food, we got a bunch of gold so we can buy some food if we need to. We also have 1 sheep. Those guys over there. Let's get some mining going on. Stolen lore, sure. Ooh. Food-producing buildings can be assigned an additional. Interesting. I like that. So we steal one of the other clan's abilities. That's interesting. I'm imagining that it's based on the clans that are in the game, but I guess there's only 3 of us. Four of us total in the game, I think. So maybe not. Maybe it's just random abilities. I kind of hope it's not the same ones every time. That's a lot of flexibility and power. But I guess maybe it's not as good as it looks because there's probably only 1 or 2 that are optimal. But if it's random, that could be interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We're going to have the Draugr invasion here soon. Let's move you back over here. Yeah, we need to slaughter this sheep before we run out of food. Alright, that'll probably get us through the winter. Is it just that one tile? Yeah. Let's get over here. Let's see if we can't kill this bear. We got a lot of stuff we need to do. probably need to change the trade route. Yeah, that'll keep us from going negative on wood. We definitely have a ton of money. I could buy 5 stone, but we really don't need more stone right now. We need wood. Let's buy some wood. Alright. So we got to get our upgrades this round. We're also pushing close to... What are you doing? Why are you not over there? I must have grabbed him on accident. Alright, let's take this bear down. Oh, that's interesting. Can't claim this tile yet. We can get these guys healed up. And we are unhappy. It's time to start worrying about getting some happiness. Got that done. What can we do? Under pressure? It's one way to get happiness. That's 2 ways to get happiness. Okay. We're -4 on food, so let's take one of you guys and switch you up. That should solve that problem temporarily. Okay, I really want this tile, like, right now. How do I get this tile? I'm out of sheep. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade our food building. And since we only have one, it's a good thing we got that industrious trait. So this will help a lot, because it'll give us 2 farmers on that tile instead of 1. Then we can get some iron, upgrade their tools. So we've got 4 farmers now, and that helped our food situation out a lot. And then if I buy 5 iron, we can upgrade the farmer. And that'll improve it even more. Alright, so now we're in a really good position. I think we can also build a trade route. Let's build it with blue, since we already have a border shared with them. Yeah. They can't get across that border, so that's fine. What other buildings do we need to upgrade? We are really gaining on this. What can we be doing with you guys? You know what? Maybe now it's time to organize a feast. I like that. I think our first feast will be a good time to do it. We can develop this area and get a silo up shortly. Perfect timing on that, right? Alright. 100 wood. Get the silo up. that build and get all of our villagers into that tile so they're all benefiting from the silo. We also need to start improving houses. That's going to happen very shortly. Don't want to go too much longer here. Do we go with the lighthouse? I wonder if we go for a lighthouse victory or a lore victory. I'm not sure what the better choice is. That should take care of that problem temporarily. We need to build a woodcutter lodge over here ASAP. And we get bonuses for having these tiles, so that might be a more important tile than these two. This one is connected to red. Okay, let's get the woodcutter lodge over here. He's done with that, so we can go ahead and demolish that building. I think I want to increase the number of skirmishers we can have. Yes, black market, that's what we want. Yeah, that's fine. Right, 10 stone. There's another spot there. 0 under pressure. We should continue working on getting these guys down. Down. We could organize another feast. We have a rat infestation, but we did get our silo up, so we're fine. No blizzard right away. Really good on food, so let's go ahead and get some more woodcutters. What else can we do? We could mine some more iron. It's fine. Minus 19 food is going to hurt for a little while, but not a ton. Let's get another scout made since we've kind of... Actually, there's no need to scout at this point, is there? Not until we upgrade this building can we really do much with it. Alright, can we get this upgraded yet? Got a couple guys that are sick. Really don't need this much wood, so let's get some more people working on farms. And you can be mining. Alright, we're working on it. We're gonna lose some people. That's probably okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, she's working on it. That was a lot of guys. She leveled up, so that's good. Lost a tile. Or we didn't lose it, I guess, but we... Alright, she can handle that guy. So now we can start Scorched Earth. Attacks on other players. Defensive tower would be good. As quickly as we can. Where is this? How long has he been idle? Who knows? We don't need this one anymore. Let's go ahead and cancel our trade route for now so we can get our food stockpile up. I have a feeling we might be seeing a blizzard soon. Carpentry mastery reduces upgrade costs. That's probably fine. Alright, so losing all those guys was rough, but it actually got our happiness under control in the short term, so maybe it was worth it. We definitely need... Ooh, a poison attack. That sounds delicious. I definitely want to build another camp. Maybe another skirmisher camp. Yeah, she can handle that. gonna try for a lore victory. I'm not sure that we have enough stone to pull it off, but we can get some more. We're gonna build a big army here in a moment. We should get a bonus for standing in this tile. Let's see what happens. Yeah, nice. Oh, they took my tile that I Alright. Well, we're definitely improving those. Why can't we? What's going on? Something wasn't letting me to click on that. I'm not sure what was going on there. Alright, we don't need this many woodcutters. We definitely need soldiers. Let's start working these guys over. Ooh. Yikes! That was scary. Alright, we do have a blizzard coming up, but we're at over 400 on both of our resources, so we're fine. What can we improve? Lore Masters? Let's go ahead and improve Lore Masters. And let's make sure that we have enough. I'll build a second set of long ships. We can get a little bit more lore that way. Guys do I have left? Yeah, that's gonna be fun trying to get in there. Upgrade the silo, that'll get us back to positive food. Fur coats. Main defensive strategy. We have a blizzard coming up, so we want to grab that. Poison attacks, pretty cool. That was maybe a little risky, but I think it was fine. If we can get this, that'll give us like 3 territories with the lore stones. Definitely need to get that upgraded. Miners, healers, I don't know. Sure, healers. Get stuff done faster. Not really concerned about losing people. That makes getting through the winters a little easier, actually. And we'll actually grow some more people. This has probably been done for way too long. Alright. -9 food. It's going to go super negative here in a little bit. Get that taken care of. Buildings. We haven't used her burn things to the ground ability yet. Let's see. So the negative food could be a problem. Let's get everybody into the silo tile at least. Let's get ready to buy some food if we need to. I think we'll get through this winter without having to buy too much food. We can improve the tools of sailors. It does improve crowns and lore, so let's go ahead and do that. Winter is rough. We are just about through it, and we're not going to have to buy any food, so that puts us in a pretty good position, actually. Let's switch the map over to this map view. I think I want to build a tower here, since we were having a lot of issues with defending this tile. Looks like blue's to capture that territory now, so that makes this even more important. To get food to get that colonized, but I think we're in a pretty good spot to maybe win a lore victory. I'm gonna have to start buying stone here. able to afford that pretty soon. So we should be able to build one here. It's an iron deposit here. I should probably build a tower. Here. We are definitely the furthest in the lead in terms of a science victory. Not sure that we're going to be able to pull it off, but we're sure going to give it a shot. That's bad news for us, because that means that they now have another tile that's adjacent to one of ours. Need 8 stone, so I'm gonna have to buy stone twice. I can buy 5. That only gives me 7. That's not enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we need to upgrade one of these. The next research we can get discounted market prices, and we can afford it more easily. I can't even build that with 2 stones, so. What can I do here? I've got 2. Alright, so if I put one here, that should move me up again. Yep. Alright, so now we're still happy. 24 of 26. I could build another house. I don't know if I need to. Guess we can build one there real quick. Never mind. I don't have enough stone for that yet. But now I can buy what I need for this. Alright, we'll see if it's enough. The race is on. I've got a couple more things I can do. So I can get 2 more sailors, which gives me a little bit more lore. I could build a lore stone in this tile, which enhances that lore production. And I can also organize feasts once our food situation gets a little bigger. It might be worth putting you guys over here to get some more gold. Oh, I know what we could be doing. Build a trade route out of wood with whoever's the least yellow. Yellow can't mess with us anyways, so. Alright, I have 4. I could upgrade a house, or I could upgrade a tower. I'm not sure which tower to upgrade. I guess we'll have to kind of wait and see. Their army's kind of sitting right over here. Alright, so that gives me a little bit more lore. I'm up to 41. That's pretty high, but we definitely need more of this. So go ahead and buy. That gives me enough to upgrade a sailor. That's nice. They did upgrade that. I don't think that used to be that way before. I'm pretty sure that the bonus that you paid for sailors did not improve their lore gathering, only their coin gathering. So, oh, that's a problem. Do I have any other tiles? Is it just that one? Okay. Fur coats, Guerrilla Tactics. Feeling safe. There we go. Who is attacking me? Okay. Get over there. Okay, we can upgrade this. Put you in here. Oh, that's cool. So you don't actually have to wait for the ship to come back anymore. Just automatically loads that guy up. What else can we improve the tools of? Merchants. Villagers repair speed. I don't know that there's anything else to spend it on, so I guess merchants? Let's get another skirmisher. As long as we keep a skirmisher in this tile and in this tile, we have that snake benefit. Send her right there. It's going to keep me at 3 happiness. 3 of 4. Alright. We're out of food? Why are we out of food? What do we need here? We need food, food. Will 2 be enough? Yeah, 2 will be enough. We can keep 1 woodcutter. And we can buy more stone. To build more of these, I guess. At negative food again. What can we do to improve food? Fur coats, Guerrilla Tactics, legendary heroes. Sailor resources, I guess. Buy more stone. It's enough to upgrade these. Alright. Buy 1 more thing of stone. Yep. Upgrade a house. We're doing alright. I'm not playing very aggressively, but it's not generally my playstyle, so... That went pretty well. We should be able to improve a house now. That should take care of one of our penalties. And we have an extra hero. Get her over there. That'll give us some more happiness. How can I fix the food problem? Everybody's sort of doing the best they can. What can I build? What can I build? I guess we could build fisherman's hut. try to get some fishermen upgraded. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Cool, looks like we got him. Alright. That worked out pretty well for us overall. Let's get one more skirmisher. Get her over there. So we can get that happiness bonus. And let's get somebody back up here working on this. Hearthstone, legendary heroes, fine. Great, we need to buy a little bit more stone. I think we're in pretty good shape. You to be a fisherman, that's probably fine. Alright. Yeah, 4 fishermen. That'll work. Yeah, we're in really good shape here. I think we're going to win the lore victory, no problem. 3 of 4 blessings. We're almost there. How many more do we need? 14 of 15, yeah. So this will be the last one. And another victory in the books. First victory ever for the Snake Clan. Before we do get our victory, maybe we should try burning down one of these tiles. I think it's going to be really hard to take that, but maybe we can grab all the fishermen and get them recruited. Might be enough. Can I afford? Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade. Alright, let's try and take this down. Looks like we lost everybody. Skirmishers are not very good at taking down towers. I didn't think they would be, but I figured with 6 of them we might have a chance. That was not the case. We are low on food, we are low on everything. This is pretty bad for us. But it's really kind of moot at this point. Take the 4 farmers and send them over there. Game over. We win. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed watching that. My first look at the Snake Clan. And we'll maybe do a little bit more Northgard now that we got some new content to explore. So, until next time, this has been The Nose Plays. You guys have a great day.